You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. Greg talked about the story that Tim Mack did for NPR. Henry, go to my iPad. It says intelligence chairman raised virus alarms weeks ago. Secret recording shows. See if we could pull this audio up. I think the audio is playing. So,
DOC.
NPR has obtained a secret recording taken 3 weeks ago. You're going to hear the voice of Senate Intelligence Committee Chairman Richard Burr, Republican in the Senate. You're going to hear him warning a private audience about how the coronavirus would impact the United States.
There's one thing that I can tell you about this. It is much more aggressive in its transmission than anything that we have seen in recent history. It's probably more akin to the 1918 pandemic.
More akin to the 1918 pandemic is what you heard him say there. This was a stronger message than most Americans were hearing at that time. And Burr's comments raised questions about why an audience at a lunch on Capitol Hill would get what seemed to be a more frank assessment than the general public. NPR's Tim Mack is the one who got his hands on this recording and is with us this morning. Hi, Tim.
Hey there.
Okay, so who was the senator speaking to in this clip, and where did the tape come from?
Well, the luncheon was organized by the Tar Heel Circle, which consists of businesses and organizations from North Carolina, the state that Senator Burr represents. Membership in the Tar Heel Circle costs between $500 and $10,000. Burr was talking candidly about his assessment about how bad the coronavirus might become in the U.S. And the tape comes from an attendee who became alarmed about Burr's dire warnings, so began to record.
Oh, so worried and saying this sounds...
if you go to npr.org, you can actually hear Tim's whole report. Reese, here's what is so great. This is the guy who is the chair of the Senate Intelligence Committee.
Right.
This is the guy who is getting information that is classified. We know that there is a unit of the intelligence community that was tracking the coronavirus very early and alerted folks all the way up the chain of command.
Right.
To Greg's point, the folks at ProPublica actually broke the story. And then this is the headline right here. Go to my iPad, Henry. Senator Burr sold up to $1.5 million in stock 1 week before the market tanked. The story was done by the folks at ProPublica. Folks, check this out. It says Burr's committee was reportedly receiving daily briefings about the coronavirus at the time of his February 13th selling spree. Look at the date, folks. February 13th, during which he sold off anywhere between $582,029 and $1.56 million worth of holdings. Specifically, he sold off up to $150,000 worth of Wyndham Hotels and Resorts shares and up to $100,000 of Extended Stay America shares. 1 week after Burr sold his stocks, the markets tanked and have lost about 30% since. Wyndham Hotels stock has reportedly lost 2/3 of its value, while Extended Stay America shares are worth less than half of what Burr sold them for. Reese, here's what's interesting about this here. If you actually looked at the economy at that time, travel was fine.
Yeah.
Hotel stays were up. What other rationale would you sell them than, something's about to come down, I need to unload my stocks?
Yeah, I mean, it's Republicans doing what they always do, which is putting profits and self-interest before country, rather. That's the same time that Senator Kamala Harris was calling the administration officials for a public hearing and taking them to task for not bothering to show up and not having a good excuse. And then on the other hand, you have a Senate leader, Senator Burr, who is trying to, protect their pockets. So that is just a classic case of how the Republicans operate versus how the Democrats operate in this situation. Senator Burr definitely has the power to call hearings. He has the power to help get this information out there, and he's instead giving a private audience to his donors. And it's just appalling. And this is the information gulf that we're seeing. We're the ones that are being kept in the dark. And what we are given is mixed messages, a lot of times disinformation, even from the administration themselves. The Republican and Senate, that's a whole different story of just flat out apathy and not giving a damn about what's happening to people, not to corporations, but to people.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. All right, so a lot of y'all are always asking me about some of the pocket squares that I wear. Now, Robert don't have one on. Nope. Now, I don't particularly like the white pocket squares. I don't like even the silk ones. And so I was reading GQ magazine a number of years ago, and I saw this guy who had this pocket square here, and it looks like a flower. This is called a shibori pocket square. This is how the Japanese manipulate the fabric to create this sort of flower effect. So I'm going to take it out and then place it in my hand so you see what it looks like. And I said, man, this is pretty cool. And so I tracked down, it took me a year to find a company that did it. And so they make these about 47 different colors. And so I love them because, again, as men, we don't have many accessories to wear. So we don't have many options. And so this is really a pretty cool pocket square. Now, what I love about this here is you saw when it's in the pocket, you know, it gives you that flower effect like that. But if I wanted to also, unlike other, because if I flip it and turn it over, it actually gives me a different type of texture. And so therefore it gives me a different look. So there you go. So if you actually want to get one of these shibori pocket squares, we have them in 47 different colors. All you got to do is go to rolandsmartin.com/pocket squares. All right, so first of all, that graphic is way too small. So tomorrow we're going to run it right down here all across the screen. So it's rolandsmartin.com/pocket squares. All you got to do is go to my website and you can actually get this. Now, for those of you who are members of our Bring the Funk fan club, there's a discount for you to get our pocket squares. That's why you also got to be a part of our Bring the Funk fan club. And so that's what we want you to do. And so it's pretty cool. So if you want to jazz your look up, you can do that. In addition, y'all see me with some of the feather pocket squares. My sister, who's a designer, she actually makes these. They're all custom made. So when you also go to the website, you can also order one of the customized feather pocket squares right there at rolandsmartin.com/pocket squares. So please do so. And of course, that goes to support the show. And again, if you're a Bring the Funk fan club member, you get a discount. This is why you should join the fan club. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video. You want to check out Roland Martin Unfiltered? YouTube.com/Roland S. Martin. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real. It's Roland Martin Unfiltered. See that name right there? Roland Martin Unfiltered. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Roland S. Martin. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so when we go live, you'll know it.